Got you. Okay, so coming from your initial mindset around if you cheat on me, I'm going to leave you, that perspective to where you are now, being very open, does jealousy ever come in?
Yes. Jealousy does come in.
And then what you do to get it out?
Well, I think, first of all, in order to successfully live this way, you have to take personal responsibility of your emotions anyway, right? So I can witness the fact that I feel jealousy, but that's my issue. That's not my husband's.
You are so much better than me. Oh, my God. The maturity in this.
But here's the thing. I have to ask myself some questions like, why do I feel jealous? What is happening that is causing me? That's my trigger. That's not him doing that to me. That's me doing that to me. Why am I triggered in this moment? And what can I do to soothe myself? Right? And that may require me taking it to him and saying, hey, babe, I'm feeling jealous.
Do you have a conversation about
Absolutely.
it? Okay.
I just had this conversation with him 3 days ago that I was feeling jealous. Absolutely. It does happen.
Was it a jealousy of someone getting something that you're not getting?
That's what all jealousy is. Yeah.
Okay,
But it's not a continuum, right? It's not that he's always doing something for someone else where I'm not getting. This was actually the young lady that he went to Napa with. They were together for 5 days, and then he let me know that he wanted to go on a date. This is like 2 weeks later, and I was like, but wouldn't you just go on for like 5 days? Like, and I expressed
with the same person or with
the
somebody
same
else?
person,
Okay.
the same person, and I expressed in the moment like, hey babe, I'm feeling jealous, and we talked about it. We talked through it. He allowed me to get that feeling out, and then he asked me, how can I soothe you? What can I do to help you feel better about this?
What, and you might not know the answer to this, but I'm curious about what the percentage of married couples who practice this lifestyle, what is the percentage of them getting a divorce? Because I think a big part of this too is this fear of, well, what if you decide you love somebody more than me and then you want that to be your primary person?
Pick me. If that happens, I am happy for him.
Shut your mouth.
I do not
live
my life. I'm dead serious. I am not living my life in fear that this man is going to wake up one day and be like, I don't want you. Right? Because ultimately, this is about, he is here for his own evolution as I am here for my own evolution. I am here to meet my own desires. He is here to meet his own desires. If I am truly in support of him doing that, if he comes to me and says, you know what, Mick, this isn't what I want to be over here, I'm going to say, God bless you. I understand.
I'm going to say, I'm going to kill you.
Well, but why?
I'm a crazy person. I am a crazy person, clearly.
And listen, I would have been listening to this 6.5 years ago and been like, that chick all the way crazy, right? But I think there has been a lot of evolution on my behalf, and a person has to take their own responsibility, like your personal responsibility, right? Like, it is my responsibility to heal my traumas, to heal my triggers, right? I'm doing that work each and every day. The conflict that exists in marriages is really for your evolution. So that's how I look at it. If we have an argument, I'm like, what is my soul trying to get out of this? This is not about the issue. This is about my evolution and my growth.
So I think the root of that question or where it came from, I was literally watching Sister Wives, which for a lot of us, that was the first time we've ever been exposed to really seeing these relationships in action. And that would be polygamy.
Correct.
Right? And one of the wives is divorcing the husband because she feels like she's not treated like the other wives. So in my mind, I'm like, obviously there is still some jealousy in that. And I think a lot of people from the outside looking in think that the wives are being kind of manipulated into, they didn't really want to be a part of this. They didn't really, they're not really getting out of it what the husband is getting out of it. Is that why that's not what you practice? Because
no.
It's one-sided? Do you think that it's one-sided or no?
I think people have choice. And I think that those women have made a choice that works for them and their family unit. And I think we get into a really sticky predicament when we try to judge from the outside, because even traditional marriages, you can hypothesize what's going on. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, right? No, I don't live a polygamous lifestyle. I live a polyamorous lifestyle. And that means I have the choice and he has the choice. We are consenting adults, and that's how we roll.
Do you introduce your partners to your child?
We have. Some partners have met my son. Now he's 3, so he doesn't have an awareness that this is mommy's partner or daddy's partner. But yes, that has happened. It's about community, and that's one of the pillars in our marriage, is that we are about creating community. So we're what's called kitchen table polyamory, and that means...
Oh, girl, give us some new terms. Okay.
So kitchen table polyamory means that we are about serving the community as a whole. Like, everyone is literally welcome at our kitchen table. So he is not dating in silo. There is parallel polyamory, which might be like a don't ask, don't tell situation, where I know that he's dating, but I don't meet the person. I don't want to know anything, any of that kind of stuff. We are very open. So actually on our anniversary this year, he wanted to go to a hip hop concert I did not want to go to. And I said, why don't you take your partner on our anniversary? And he went out with her. She came over to our house and they went on the date.
I can feel the rage rising up in me.
You know what? But why? I mean, ask yourself what the rage is, because here's the thing. We've celebrated 6 years together. We're going to celebrate however many more. And that is just the day that he would be happier at this hip hop concert with his partner. He asked to take me and I'm not into it. So I'm like, why don't you go with someone who's really going to enjoy that?
So do y'all ever, is the only difference between what you all do and like a swinger is that they do it together?
So we are not swingers.
Is that what a swinger is? Because clearly I'm ignorant on this whole topic.
Swinging would be like my husband and I are swapping with another couple, or we are,
or
going to like a swingers club.
Girlfriend together or something like that. Okay.
Well, that's a triad. If
girl,
we have
I don't know any of the things. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's deep. It's a lot. But ultimately, all of it falls under ENM, ethical non-monogamy.
Okay.
Right? So whether you're having threesomes with your man, that's technically
the same thing.
Correct.
Okay.
Right? We do not practice swinging, but that is a choice that some people make. We don't date together, so he's dating separately, I'm dating separately.
Got you. What the hell is Nick Cannon doing? What is that title?
So I wish, he really is closer to just open relationships, because to my knowledge, the women are not dating.
It's right. They're separate relationships. He's
ethically non-monogamous, and he is open relating to these women.
Got you. Okay. So then my last question would be, how, in your opinion, does this style of relationship affect the Black community positively or negatively? What's your opinion?
I think that this could be really positive, specifically for Black women and for our children in this community, because as I mentioned, we are already 50% of us won't get married. And that doesn't mean that we don't want that, and we don't want a committed partner, and we want to have children. This allows for many different people, truly like a village, right, to come in and help you with the children, with finances. It's group economics, essentially, right? And so it requires us to have a different perspective. You have to uncouple the thought patterns that you have, right? And look at how you have been programmed to think and assess if this is something that would work for you. And by no means am I trying to convert anyone to this lifestyle. It's what's for me is for me, and what's for you is for you.